Special member request, we have Cursive, Mama, I'm Satan, guitar tabs, and guitar lesson. So we got a couple of guitars, even sometimes three, like kind of over the top of each other through a lot of this. Okay, so after we get past like those layered lead parts in the beginning there, the verse, a couple guitars over the top of each other, even three at one point. And the first one, it's doing this super high voicing here where we'll come up to 15 on the A and we got a 15 high E, and we're going to be doing the open G and B string with it. The D you can just kind of mute by, slightly touching it there. Okay, so we're looking for something like that, and it's just kind of like a strumming right on tempo there, like quarter notes there. Okay, slides it down to 12s now, keeping the open G and B. Slides all the way up to 17s, same deal. And then it'll kind of do this little wrap up, little lead part riff here where we drop down to 8 on the high E. We do a couple of those, go 10, 8, B, back to the 8 high E. Repeat that twice. And then we do a little walk up, we go 8, 10, 12 on the high. Right, the second guitar, just kind of doing more of a little chord strummy thing here. It's basically just hitting the 5s on the D, G, B. One part just kind of more of the B and G there, but just hanging out on these 5s here and just kind of switching the bass note. So we'll start here with an E bass note on the 7A. And you can just kind of bounce between the bass note, strumming that. Something like that, just bouncing between it there. And then it shifts over to 5s, so we just got all 5s now. Okay, do a 4 on the A, and with this, just maybe leave the D out of it, just have the 5 on the G and B. Alright, and then shift over, we got the 8 for the C on the E here, and we got the 5s right behind it there. And just a couple there, and then we move the bass note to 7 on the E, and a couple there. Third guitar will come in, and it does this kind of lower section here where we go open to 1, hammer on B to a 3E. Okay, then we go 2G, 1B, open E. Okay, just move the 2G to 1. We go 1G, 1B, open E. And then we do that little wrap up part from the previous section. And for the chorus, we'll do this interesting, basically like an E minor flat 6 chord here. We do 12 on the E, we got the 14A and a 10 on the D, and then we'll want to open G and B under it. And initially you can just kind of like strum through it, like a little arpeggio almost. Alright, now we'll do the slide down from 12s on the D, G, B to 10s, get that F. Alright, now we get this A flat augmented, so just 11A, 10 on the D, and a 9 on the G. And then we're going to slide this F from the 11 and 10, slides down to the F at the 8 and 7s on the A and D. Alright, Alright, and then to the E at the 7 and 6, so just down a fret. Alright, then we get to this interlude section, and we're just picking through the A and D string here. More like a lower voicing of some stuff we've seen, I guess. So 2D, 3A, open D, open A. Kind of just hold it for a moment there. Then we'll pick between the 3A, open D a couple times. And then 2D a couple times, 3 back to 2. Alright, and then we do this a lot busier picking, where we do the 3A, open D, 3A, open D. Go to the 2 on the D, couple, 3, 4, just a little chromatic thing there. Okay, hang out there for a couple counts, then slide back down to 3. Slide up to the 7 on the D, and then back down to the 3s. You can do that a couple times if you want. And then for the bridge section, it's essentially the chorus chords, but we're just doing a different dynamic on it. We're just doing bop, 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 kind of staccato type strumming there. So same chords, got our 12, 14, 10 there. And you really just worry about that part really there, so you can cut the chord a little easier. Okay, to the 10s on the DGB. Got our 11, 10, 9 for the A flat Og. And then a couple Fs at the 8 and 7. To the 7 and 6 for the Es.